can spit fairy tale. She issued the facts. Not Jeezy, but I sold my fair issue of crack. Not Weezy, but Malone got that hustlers music. And them hustlers use it. Serve customers to me. Went from 2 to 300, got the Mexicans down. 100 Crip, 100 Blood, 100 Mexicans now. 100 round in the clip. Man, who wanna get done? With the new West Prez on these 8-town drums. With the new West Prez, daddy calling to play. And we sacking whack rappers, niggas call it a day. Down south, call them choppers, home call it a K. Either way, ambulances come and haul them away. It's Blue Division, bitch, I'm the soul of the crew. Honey girls on my heels like the sole of my shoe. Got Toop in the kitchen, let it simmer and cook. Now Khan break it on down and deliver the hook.
I ain't for all that beefing. Got niggas to bust your head for no reason. Ask around the streets, man, I'm certified. Cross seas, all my customers are satisfied. See, I ain't for all that beefing. Matter of fact, I'm trying to chill with the squeezing. Ask around the hood, man, I'm certified.
Last night I took a flight, bottles up to that good life. But I really did it, living out my vision like it ain't a thing on your TV screen. Kiss my pinky ring, hold up, feel like making moves to the moon. Shout out Pluto though, I'm back up in the studio. My life just like a movie though. I can't go back, like it's a rap. You can handle that, I can't go back. It's a rap, you can handle that. Look at me, I'm living life, yeah. Living life, yeah. Living life, yeah. Living life. Living real life, hard as gold, fit me nice. Left the lanes about my sight, now I'm really living right. Bad bitch, I'm trying pipe, but I only want the night. Hardest flame up in the mic, got me feeling like a Machiavelli. You can't tell me shit, homie, you ain't with the shits. I'm just living on my dreams, ain't no way it's better than this. But I gotta keep on grinding, minding my way to the top. Yeah, I see you haters plotting, paying no mind to your flop. That's the way of life. Hey, night in the studio, we roll the wood, take the flight. Shout out all the homies rolling with me. Free 99, everywhere I go, I see them down. Look at me now, they like how I'ma make it, ain't no debating, homie, I'm just waiting. Hey, what it do? Looking at you, you don't know what to do. Hey, don't be mad, you live it once, you cannot take it back. Like, don't be mad, you get one life, you cannot take it back. And this beat make me feel like I'm the man, cause I really am the man, like it really ain't a thing,
Hey, YouTube, what's good? It's your boy Jody Joe. Welcome to Jody's Corner. It's a beautiful day. Yeah, we are about to get a live reaction to the DCU Slate, the one that James Gunn been hiding for a cool minute, y'all. Welcome to the studio. This is the Fortress of Solitude, and we are about to get some DC loving up in us. Most of y'all already got the DC loving because y'all know the news that I don't. In this moment, you guys know more than me. Y'all know what's up. I'm dumb. I'm ignorant. I don't know shit. I'm about to find out. I said, man, listen, I know this news just came out, and I know they had it scheduled, they had it planned and all that, but I'm about to find out live. Why even look through an article or something? I got told that it dropped, so I'm like, let's see what they got. Let's see what this fool James Gunn did. A lot of the hype is leading up to this moment. A lot of people were upset at what James Gunn did. I was upset at some of the stuff James Gunn did. But it's all about the future of DC out here, baby. And I'll take James Gunn leading the motherfucking way instead of Zack Snyder. I'll tell you that right now, Jack. So let's go ahead and see what the heck we have in store. I'm live. I don't even see the chat. I don't got chat going on. I just got the full screen for myself. Normally I got the chat here. I don't even know what y'all are saying. I could not be live. I could have messed up. But I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure it's working. Yo. I don't I'm trying to be sure because dealing with nerds, motherfuckers we be trying to spoil it for you. So I'm not even seeing some of my own comments in the comment section. So moderators who got blue wrenches, I would like to ask y'all to take this time to put eyes on these motherfuckers, bro. If they spoil anything, snipe them. Just get them out of here. No questions asked. But let me tell you what you do. You gonna hit them with the for the watch.
For the watch. Watch. For the watch. For the watch. For the watch.
For the watch.
No mercy up in this motherfucker, bro. Don't show no love. Show no love. Love will get you killed. Movie. That's what it is. No questions asked. No excuses. Nada. Nothing. Because I want to activate my chat so I can see what's going on. But just to be safe, I'm going to pull up this news. And I'm going to go ahead. And then I'm going to check this out live with y'all. Okay? All right, let's do this shit, bro. The DC News. The DC News has begun. Let's go. It's time. Let me go ahead and do this shit live so y'all know I ain't playing in this motherfucker, bro. I'm gonna let y'all know I ain't playing. Wide shot. Ta-da. Bust it there. Now, click Twitter panel. Okay. Y'all see a Twitter? I'm gonna go to the homie, Shogun Assassin. I'm gonna click his shit. Oh, James Gunn's talking. For sure. All right. Freak it. Oh, it's 5 minutes. Oh, for sure. We got a video. All right, here we go. Freak it. Where's my face? There I am. Oh, some of y'all probably want predictions first. Here's what's up. Superman needs priority. I predict the Superman movie. Obviously, duh. Green Lantern. We need to get some Green Lantern love up in here, bro. Knowing this James Gunn, bro, he likes obscure characters. He do, that's for sure. So I'm gonna say throwing a little weirdness in there. Somebody funny, kooky, wacky. I can't even pick. DC got so many of them. I'll just throw Dead Man out there. A Dead Man movie. It was a Dead Man some shit. I'm gonna throw out something stupid like crazy like not Bizarro, but like maybe some weird shit like Booster Gold or some shit like that. Obviously, we're gonna get a sequel to Batman. Maybe obviously the Joker movie's coming out. The Joker 2 sequel's coming out. But if I could just pick 2 Justice League members, Superman, Green Lantern, that's where I'm at. And if you gonna choose, I would really love one more thing, Manhunter, bro. So we could eliminate Cyborg and Ye Fisher's chances of ever being in a DC movie again. Let's officially make that happen, James. Announce Manhunter so we know that we ain't rolling with Cyborg. Or give me a Mr. Fantastic. I don't give a freak. All right, for sure. Now that that's out the way, let's see what James saying.
Of DC Studios. So as many of you know, DC has been disconnected in film and television for a long time. And it's one of our jobs, mine and Peter's, is to come in and make sure the DCU is connected in film, television, gaming, and animation. That the characters are consistent, played by the same actors, and it works within one story. And if something is outside of that, like Matt Reeves' Batman or Todd Phillips' Joker or Teen Titans Go, that it is clearly labeled as DC Elseworlds, outside of...
Let's go. Let's go. Branding, segregation, get that shit out of here. Listen to me. For sure, the man is already catching W's out here. For the longest time, we've been plagued by confusion. You have to eliminate the confusion by properly labeling things. Elseworld, I love that term. Elseworld, like the Snyderverse. Elseworld, I love it. Shout to the Flashpoint movie that's gonna really make this thing pop. Keep going, keep talking to me. I'm halfway. My cock is swelling. I'm about to start leaking.
The mainstream DCU continuity. Now, Peter and I have gotten pretty lucky in terms of the 4 projects that are coming out over the next year. First, we have Shazam! Fury of the Gods. Shazam has always been off kind of in his own part of the DCU, so he connects very well. That moves directly into The Flash, a fantastic movie that I really love that resets the entire DC universe.
I heard the Flash movie is really good from people who have already seen the movie.
Obviously, my opinion matters most, so does yours. So, but I'll say that the people that I know who have seen it, they've said good things about the Flash movie, and James just said it's great too.
Then to move into Blue Beetle, a fantastic film about a kid who's a marvelous part of the DCU, and then into Aquaman 2, which leads directly into our next few projects, which I'm going to tell you about now. So, Peter and I, along with a group of very talented writers, have started to map out an 8 to 10 year plan of what DC Studios will be in film, television, and gaming. This first chapter is called Gods and Monsters. Now, this, what I'm about to tell you, is a part of the first chapter.
Gods and Monsters, for sure. What we doing? We doing Orion? What we doing? Gods. Superman? Monsters. Gods and Monsters. 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 You can't touch on Darkseid shit too. That's too soon. No. New Gods. Ava DuVernay had a movie called New Gods that didn't pan out. Did James give it back to her?
It's not the entire first chapter. The first project is Creature Commandos. Creature Commandos is an animated series. I've written all the episodes.
Nigga, I thought this shit was about to be a freaking movie. For sure.
The thing we're going to do that's a little bit different at DC is we're going to have characters move into animation, out of animation, usually having the same actor play their voice as who plays them in live action.
Okay.
The next project up is Waller. This is a story of Amanda Waller, played by Viola Davis.
All right.
Viola Davis is going to team up with members of Team Peacemaker, and this is a story that's been created by Crystal Henry, who did Watchmen, and Jeremy Carver, who created the Doom Patrol. It is a fantastic story that's out of this world, and I can't wait for people to see it.
Amanda Waller could be fire, because she deals with so many different superheroes and villains. It could really, she's the hub of a lot of chaos and where wild kooky stories could take place, like what he's talking about here. Let's keep going. Hey, all this shit is nice. I like it because it's part of a plan. Think of the MCU as going to be part of a plan. This man is a prodigy of the MCU. He's bringing that shit to DCU. Hey, I'll take it. But let's get to the real shit, bro.
Okay, next up is the big one, the true beginning of the DCU.
Man, let me get this shit. Hold on, G. Hold on. I don't give a freak, homie. Homie, I'm ready, homie. I'm ready. That's what I need to hear. I need John Williams to return, baby. Oh, you hear that shit? I hear it. For sure. I'm gonna run this along. What he's gonna do? I'm gonna run this side by side with James. Let's go, James. Let's go.
This is called Superman Legacy. This is being written by me. I'm in the middle of it. I'm having a great time doing it. And Superman will be released into theaters July 11th, 2025.
Let's go!
Okay, the next thing is a big premiere HBO television series called Lanterns. This is a story of a couple of Green Lanterns.
I've been waiting. God dang, emo, depressed, zombie Superman and shit. Man, miss me, my nigga. Soon. Your time is coming, homie. Your time is coming. Man, this whole shit gonna get copyrighted. I don't give a freak. What did he say? I didn't even hear what he said about the shit. I just saw Superman. Let me hear that shit again.
Superman Legacy.
That one, that series by Grant Morrison is dope. Grant Morrison did this. Fire.
This is being written by me. I'm in the middle of it. I'm having a great.
Frank Quitely, I think. Frank Quitely and Grant Morrison did this version of Superman, which was a great story. Great story.
Great time doing it. And Superman will be released in story.
Superman
that's
Legacy?
Out of this world, and I can't wait for people to see it. Okay, next up is the big one, the true beginning of the DCU. This is called Superman Legacy. This is being written by me. I'm in the middle of it. I'm having a great time doing it. And Superman will be released into theaters July 11th, 2025. Okay, the next thing is a big premiere.
What's this, 2022? This is 2023. Yeah, 2024, 2025. All right, 2 years. Yeah, it's okay, 2 years. Fuck, 2 years. If you start now, if he's really, all right, for sure. July when? 21st? Hey, bro, summertime. Summer. I was born in the summer, my dog. Wow. We got a Superman film coming. I guess let's keep, and then we'll talk about it.
HBO television series called Lanterns. This is a story of a couple of Green Lanterns, Jon Stewart and Hal Jordan.
Go.
And
Hey,
we have
did
a
you wrap
few
it up?
other lanterns peppered in there, but this is really a terrestrial-based
Hal
TV
Jordan and
show,
Jon
which is
Stewart.
almost
Nigga,
like
what-
True Detective
what'd I say?
with a couple
What the
of
freak
Green
did I say?
Lanterns who are space cops.
I said it. I said that shit. Hey, I'm on the money. Hey, I'm on the money. I'm on the money. I said 2 characters in. Superman, Green Lantern. And I always been vocal. Jon Stewart. We can do both of them. And we getting both. You can't make this shit up, ladies and gentlemen. You can't make it up. Hey, W's. Hey, watch. DC coming. DC's coming. DC's coming. What's up? What's up? Oh, yeah, Discord members. Everybody on Discord, get ready to talk about this. Join the memberships, become a Patreon, get access to the Discord. Let's go. I hope we got a lot to talk about.
Precinct Earth. In it, they discover a terrifying mystery. And we have a few other lanterns peppered in there, but this is called Lanterns. This is a story of a couple of Green Lanterns, Jon Stewart and Hal Jordan. And we have a few other lanterns peppered in there, but this is really a terrestrial-based TV show, which is almost like True Detective with a couple of Green Lanterns who are space cops watching over Precinct Earth. In it, they discover a terrifying mystery that ties into our larger story of the DCU.
The Green Lantern Corps is going to tie into the overall. So think about how in the first Avengers movie, at the end credit scene, it showed Thanos. Whatever's going to be in this Green Lantern Corps, really pay attention to this TV show. All DC fans who are really ensconced in the future of DCU, we have to watch the Green Lantern series. That's going to be really important because we're going to get a tease of the overall big plot of what he has planned here.
Next is a big movie called The Authority. The Authority is a passion project of mine. It's based on the marvelous Wildstorm characters we are now bringing into the DCU and will interact with all of our primary DCU characters. The Authority are a group of superheroes who think the world is broken and they want to fix it by any means necessary. I think it's a very
That's his Guardians of the Galaxy fix. That's him getting his rocks off. That's his Guardians of the Galaxy itch. You got to scratch.
different look at superheroes. We're doing a television series called Paradise Lost. Paradise Lost is the story of Paradise Island, usually known as Themyscira, which is the birthplace of Wonder Woman. It's almost like Game of Thrones with
a live action show about this.
Westeros, but with all of the inhabitants of Paradise Island. The introduction of the DCU's Batman is The Brave and the Bold. The Brave and the Bold is the story of Batman and his actual son, Damian Wayne. This is based on...
Hey, what's up? I told y'all, we gonna get a DC Universe Batman. Will there be 2 Batmans? Yup. 2 Batmans, and this is my Batman. Hey, Robert Pattinson, hey, for sure, do your shit with Matt Reeves. But this is the one I'm checking for. This is the DCU version. This is the main version. Really understand, this is the prime version. This Earth 1 main universe, hot titties. This is one everybody's going to be on, bro. Trust and believe me. Now I'm so happy that those serious lovers, the Batman, they could enjoy that over there. But, and then the comic book really superhero heads, we got one. This is the Batman's going to be in the Justice League. You can't have Robert Pattinson's movie up in that motherfucker, bro. We got a motherfucker. Another Batman, bro. A new young Batman. And maybe for the first time in forever, we'll get a combination of detective, genius, acrobatics, and martial arts for the first time ever. They've worked in different iterations of Batman, but not one Batman has had all of them together. Detective, genius, acrobatics. None of them has had the acrobatics. and the martial arts skills to boot. This is huge news.
Grant Morrison's great comic book.
A lot of people doubted that this would even happen, guys. A lot of the confusion of it all. A lot of people were going to get a main universe Batman. That is huge.
Run. Damian Wayne is my favorite Robin. He's a little assassin who Batman.
That's the first L. James Gunn has taken. Damian is his favorite Batman. Oh, fuck.
Man tries to get in line, and so this
Damian Wayne's his favorite Robin.
is the story of the two of them and the beginning of sort of the Bat family in the DCU. Next up is a
Cool.
TV series called Booster Gold. Booster Gold is one of comics' really popular cult heroes.
Hey, I'm out here. Hey, I'm out here. I'm 3 for 3. I'm out here. The only thing that needs to happen is if he announces a manhunter in any way, bro, pure jizz. Hey, it's a wrap. It's over. I'm jizzing already. This huge success. The Booster Gold, bro. Hey, James Gunn look like a Booster Gold making motherfucker.
He is a fascinating guy. He's a loser from the future who uses future technology to come back to present day and become a superhero so that people will love him. It is basically the superhero story of imposter syndrome on an HBO Max series.
Superhero story of potential hot tub time machine.
One of my favorite comic book series from last year was Tom King's run on Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow. And so we're going to turn that into a big science fiction epic film. Now,
Sasha Cali.
Superman is a guy who was sent to Earth and raised by loving parents, whereas Supergirl in this story, she is a character who was raised on a chunk of Krypton. She watched everybody around her.
Oh, yes, the chunk of Krypton. This is the Supergirl who was raised on a server. So this story of Supergirl, guys, I've read a lot about it, is she was raised on this version of it. She was raised on a chunk of Krypton that survived the Earth Krypton blowing up. So when Krypton blew up, a piece of it survived, and I believe it was the city of Kandor, if I'm not mistaken, or something like that. She was a floating planet in the rubble that survived, and she had to learn to live in this land with the rules and all that stuff, understanding, realizing who she is, and going through. It's a really deep story here. It's a really good story as well.
Perish in some terrible way.
F with it.
So she's a much more jaded character. And that brings me to Swamp Thing, the last thing we're going to talk about. A very dark horror story in the origins of the monster who is Swamp Thing. And although it's totally outside of the rest of the DCU, it will still feed into the rest of the stories. Anyway, those are the stories that I can tell you about right now. I've loved the DC characters since I was a child. They're incredibly important to me.
Everybody has, homie. I don't heard nobody say we got the best characters. This ain't no salt. This ain't no hate on Marvel. Do y'all shit Marvel? I'm a Marvel fan too. But we have the best characters, period. It's not an argument. It's not a debate.
I knew that this was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to do something very different. One of the things that's very important for me in all of these movies and TV series is that the director's vision and the vision of the writers and all of the creators is unique and something special. Storytelling is always king. That's all that matters.
It's these things that I love to hear. Say that shit again, bro. Hold on. What did he say? What did he say? What did he say matters? Did he say what matters is what's cool? What would look cool? You know what would look cool and awesome? You know, what would be really cool? What about the story, sir? Story? No. Cool. It's nice to hear him say this. What did he say?
All of the creators is unique and something special. Storytelling is always king. That's all that matters to us. And I want to be true to those stories. I want to be true to you guys and really give you something different than you've ever seen before. Anyway, thank you, everybody. I appreciate you watching. I hope this was exciting for you because it's really exciting for me. And I can't wait to start to dive into these stories with you guys on this grand adventure.
God dang. There it is. It's been a long time coming, but I know change gonna come. And it came. Oh, yes, it did. Superman's getting the love. Green Lantern's getting the love. I feel like taking this crystal right here. and throwing this shit in some water and creating something special. You know what I'm saying? Soups, we did it, my man. Take this crystal of knowledge with you, bro. James clearly got the crystal of knowledge out here. For sure, my G. For sure. Y'all gotta understand, I'm extra, man, because I've been waiting for this for a long time. And a lot of people that were down and hating and stuff like that are finally gonna see that y'all alone on this one, bro. This is absolute fire. I can't wait to see its inception. And now I'm going to
Triple combo.
Oh, somebody. Okay, don't let me get that. Let me show the chat now. Now I can see the chat. And it's Carl. Creature Commandos is set during World War II. Maybe a JSA Easter egg. Booster Gold equals Ted Cord in the DCU. Tie-in to Blue Beetle. Also, Freak Damien. LOL. Yeah, I just got to say, all of this was fire until... Even after he said it, but all this was fire, and he was running full spread until he said Damien is his favorite Robin. I don't know how that could be when you know the other ones, man. That's tough. What are all these different colors? What's up with all these different colors in the chat? There's so many different colors. There's red here. What's up with all the colors in the chat? Yeah, Damien has feats, but they're not warranted, and his character is not all that lovable. Jody, what's the percentage of Manhunter showing up in Lanterns? I don't really think that if he was working on Manhunter or in any way, he probably would have showed that or shared that right here, because Manhunter's not really a character that you need to hold off onto to surprise anybody. It's something that you could just say you're doing, and then he'll come later and nobody will trip. But when you form that Justice League, it's going to be important that you have, in my opinion, you have either a Manhunter or maybe you and Mr. Fantastic in that. And Mr. Fantastic. Did I say Mr. Fantastic before? Mr. Incredible. Incredible? That's the Incredibles. Freak is his motherfucking name, man. The black man with the freaking Mr. Fan. No, what? Terrific. Fuck. Mr. Fantastic. I've been saying Mr. Fantastic. Terrific. That sounds like combo announcements from Killer Instinct. Terrific. For fantastic. Oh my God, bro. All right, for sure. L on me. But yeah, or Mr. Terrific. Terrific. Mr. Terrific. You check that box too. He's black. And or Manhunter. That's where I'm at with it. What is up with all these colors in the chat? I've never seen this before. They did a update on this motherfucker. Hey, shout to Legend of Bold 101 for the dono. I appreciate you, my G. Take 5 said you should read the Hollywood Reporter article. Should I? Is there more information in the Hollywood Reporter article? Let me know. Legend of Old says Freak Damien. Great breakdown, Jody. Yeah. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to the UK. I appreciate you, my G. I appreciate you. Shall I get the Hollywood Reporter article? I guess we'll shut it down for now as far as the recording goes. Alico says, yes, read it. Oh, shoot. Should I read it let's read it together. Let me see. Hollywood Reporter. DCU. Let's see what's going on here. Where's Hollywood Reporter? Shoot, let me go to news. God damn. Hollywood, where's your shit at? Here we go. Okay, here we go. DC Slate unveiled new Batman Supergirl movies, Green Lantern TV show, and more. Yes, as we know. The DC Studios bosses share 10 projects. Let's see what's going on. A new Batman movie without Robert Pattinson. A Superman movie on the release schedule. The pair have been busy in the 3 months since taking over and combining the film and television of DC properties, including 5 live-action animes as well as gaming. They're revamped the way the movie and TV do business, cutting ties with projects and creators. A writer's room is formed to find overall story that will launch a unified DC universe. Creators have been approached, and a plan, at least part of one, was being billed as Chapter 1, Gods and Monsters, was formulated as a slate of projects put into development. Now, after ambitiously promising fans that they would have something to show by February 1st, James Gunn and Saffron unveiled the first part of their slate. It's a combination of big, well-known heroes alongside lesser-known characters who may become big. Like the once obscure heroes of Gunn's Guardians of the Galaxy film over at Marvel Studios, the duo shared plans on Monday with reporters in a petite and tidy screening room in Burbank. He said, "One of our strategies is to take our diamond characters, which is Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman, and we use them to prop up other characters that people don't know. Genius. That's how it should be done." Peter says to build those lesser known properties into the diamond properties of tomorrow. It's what MCU has done. The MCU has taken B-list, C-list, even D-list characters and made them household names. While plans may yet to shift, caution to in the duo, here's an initial slate of projects in Chapter 1. Waller, Creature Commandos, as we know. Oh, Nazis. Assemble to fight Nazis in the modern era. Okay. Superman Legacy. The movie featuring the Man of Steel, Gunn is writing, he may direct, although commitments on that end have been made. Wait. Gunn is writing and may direct, although no commitments have been made. All right. While the 2 previous titles are meant to be aperitifs, in Saffron's words, Superman, I don't even know what that word means. Superman is the true kickoff for the DCU's plans. It's not an origin story. It focuses on Superman balancing his Kryptonian heritage with his human upbringing. He is the embodiment of truth, justice, and the American way. Love it. Love it. What did DC try to do with that woke shit? Truth, justice, and a better tomorrow. Man, miss me with that shit. Truth, justice, and the American way. Superman is classic, just like Captain America. He is kindness in a world that thinks that kindness is old-fashioned. And this is exactly what I'm talking about. That is alone is enough, is worth reading. People don't understand who Superman is, but they understand who Superman is. If you are a fan of Captain America, you are in the MCU, you're a fan of Superman. You just don't know it yet. Superman is the OG. I believe Chris Evans' Captain America was derived from Christopher Reeve's Superman. And that's not a far-fetched opinion, nor is it a theory. Because Kevin Feige himself has come out and said that every single time he gets the crew together, whether it be an Avengers crew or alike, before they start production on a big film, they sit them down and he makes them watch 1978 Superman to understand what a superhero is and what it's all about. Do I think that Kevin Feige didn't utilize what he loves about Christopher Reeve's Superman? He's a protege of Richard Donner, who is the director of the first 2 Superman movies. Do I think that it's far-fetched that he would take his love for Superman, the greatest superhero of all time, and not use it to guide Chris Evans' Captain America, who later on essentially became Marvel's Superman to me as a Superman fan? I think not. Kevin Feige absolutely is connecting those threads and crossing those T's and dotting those I's. Let's keep going. Lantern. Greg Berlanti's long in the works Green Lantern TV series has been scrapped. In its place will be a new take on the space cops with the power rings. Our vision for this is very much in the vein of True Detective. It's terrestrial based, obviously. It will feature prominent Lantern heroes Hal Jordan and Jon Stewart, and it's one of the most important shows they have in development. This plays a really big role into leading into the main story we are telling across film and TV. So now listen, this is enough for me to guess what the big bad situation is going to be. We're dealing with outer space. We're dealing with Green Lanterns, and that's going to tie us into the cosmic event. It sounds to me like he's going to be going the dark side route, Apocalypse, New Gods. It could be Imperiex. So it could be someone like, it could be Doomsday. Like, jeez, I guess that doesn't help that much, does it? We know Lobo's coming, right? So space, I think we might see the very first iteration of Jason Momoa in character as Lobo within this Green Lantern TV series. I think that this could be any multitude of situations. It could even be Brainiac going across the universe, doing like the suck up planets type of Brainiac, right?
Win.
Could be Brainiac,
Perfect.
Could be Imperiex, could be Doomsday, could be Darkseid New Gods. That doesn't help much, I guess. It could be a whole lot of goddamn things. All right, it's one of the most important shows. See, guys, we gotta really watch this. That's why I'm glad that I doubled down on it. He's doubling down here. They double down. This is gonna be really important. We all need to be watching Lanterns. Expect episodic reactions on Jody's Corner, uncut reactions on Patreon, and expect reviews and discussions as well on Jody's Corner. The Authority is his Guardians of the Galaxy situation where he's scratching his itch. I ain't really tripping off of that. The Brave and the Bold, the introduction of a DCU Batman, said Gunn, of Bruce Wayne, and it also introduces our favorite Robin, Damian Wayne, who is the little son of a bitch. The movie will take inspiration from the now classic Batman run written by Grant Morrison. Hey, he's a good writer, y'all. He introduced Batman to a son he never knew existed, a murderous tween raised by assassins. It's a very strange father-son story. It's the exact type of father-son story you would expect from Batman, who cannot show no love nor affection. The Batman sequels, look how small this is. Look at the Batman, the Brave and the Bold, look, bow. And then this. I mean, I got to keep it a buck, bro. I don't give a shit about the Batman sequel. I don't care, especially after getting this news. Feel me? Like, I'm just so happy. Shout out to the Brave and the Bold Batman universe. Shout out to all the Batman fans. You guys should really be excited about this, bro. This is going to be a Batman done right, in my opinion. Matt O says, I need a side-by-side of Marvel and DC movie releases to forecast hashtag DC Rises. Understand, like my main Matt O said, when you talk about the DC universe, hashtag DC Rises, because that's exactly what we're doing. The hashtag of DC Rises means you down for DC, and you down and you on board for the future of what's coming, baby. Aubrey, shout out to you for pledging on Patreon. We just got a $20 Patreon. Shout out to my dude, Aubrey. I appreciate you. All right, let me go ahead and bring some Discords up in here. Let me see if is there anybody in the lounge? Maybe nobody's even in the lounge right now. Let me see. 5 stars. 5 star in there? 5 star, you here or you sleep? Did you sleep last night? You in here just sleeping? No. Let's bring in Z-Shot. Z-Shot pulled up. What's up with you, Z-Shot? Oh, maybe that's my fault that we can't hear. Can you hear me, Z-Shot? Oh, that's my bad. Let me fix that for a second. No? Yo. Mic is working. Z-Shot, you there? Hello, anybody in there? I got the audio looking right. Let me see if Justin Lee. Oh, well, dang. What's up, Justin Lee? Long time no see, bro. Is Justin Lee there? Jonathan says, the fact that James mentioned the Bat family tells me this is the Batman that's established, meaning we could get cameos from Nightwing, Red Hood, etc. Yeah. We're going to get a whole entire like mini Batman universe. The Batman family lets you know that this is going to be the future. Huh. Yo. Yeah, my mic ain't even working. It's not even them. It's me, y'all. I'm going to try one more time. And see if I can get this working. Yo. Nah, it says my mic is working. Speakers. Anybody? Testing. Does anybody hear me?
Triple combo.
Oh, wait, I'm stupid. I have to join. I'm dumb.
There you go.
I'm an idiot. What's up, y'all?
What's up, Jody?
I'll wear the clown hat later. Hey, my nigga, DC Rises, bro. 5 star, you were first. Talk to me.
What's up, man?
For sure, nigga, trash. Justin Lee, what's up, man? Talk to me.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you.
Okay. Hey, how's it going?
Great, man. Tell me how you feel about this news, bro.
I feel very positive on this. I think I'm very positive on DC right now.
Yeah,
I have to be honest. Now, I know I saw some reactions saying, "Oh, this was mid or this was mediocre." I don't think
This is
it's
mid.
at all.
How's it not mid?
Because
What do you mean? What do you mean?
got
How's
the
it not
main-
mid, bro?
You got Superman,
Right,
you got
5
Batman.
Go ahead, get him, Justin. What are you
Hold
talking
on,
about?
hold
who's the
on.
head of
Batman,
DC. That's
Batman,
most
okay.
important
I'll give you that
character.
one.
You got Batman, Brave and Bold, Superman, and Batman.
I'll give you that one.
That's the
Superman and Batman.
America's
that's
Most Wanted.
That's a W.
But
Yeah.
why is your
Then you
Superman
got-
younger than
then
your
you got
Batman, bro? Like,
Supergirl.
that's trash. Your Superman should not be younger than your
What do you
Batman.
mean
They should be
younger?
about the same age.
Who said
Batman
they were
is about to
younger?
be younger too. They're gonna
Who said
cast a
younger?
new Batman.
What?
5 star,
Hell
pay
nah, bro.
attention.
Hell nah, look
5
at
star,
that shit.
pay
Look at that
attention.
synopsis. Look at
They're
that
gonna
synopsis.
bring a new Batman, bro. They're not using Rob.
I know they're not using Rob, but
they're gonna cast a new Batman who's gonna be young, bro.
Look at the synopsis of it.
What do you mean? He's gonna be in his 30s. Fine. What's wrong with that?
There should not be an age gap like that.
What do you mean? Who said there was going to be an age gap? You're making stuff up.
You're just assuming.
Bro, that synopsis itself.
They never said a young Superman or old Batman. They never said that.
Read the synopsis for it. I'll send you the synopsis.
Five star.
So are you saying that a man can't be in his 30s with a 12-year-old son?
Exactly.
It can happen.
That's
but
exactly
I'm saying
that's exactly who I am. I'm in my 30s. I'm in my 30s with a 13-year-old son.
Yes, but if you're gonna have them going for like the next, I don't know, like 10 years or however long they want them to keep going, your Superman shouldn't be.
Hugh Jackman is like 76 years old playing Wolverine, bro. Ain't nobody saying shit. Robert Downey Jr. was a senior citizen in Endgame. This is what I mean. Y'all don't keep it a buck. Y'all don't take it on both sides, bro. Robert Downey Jr. old as shit.
Yes, he is.
Hugh Jackman's old in the freak. Benedict Cumberbatch, Doctor Strange is old.
Yeah,
Mark Ruffalo is old. Mark Ruffalo, dog. What are we doing? Don Cheadle. These are old people.
He ain't lying. Hey, and just because the character is a certain age, doesn't mean the actor can't be younger and pass for older.
Yeah, exactly.
If they do it like that, I mean, okay, it works. Like having
what I was getting ready to say was, you got all your main components for a strong DC going forward. You have Superman, you have Batman, and he introduced the possibility of a Bat family. So we have a Bat family in the future. So then we also have Supergirl, which is probably in film. That means the Supes are coming back to cinema.
Fantastic.
Superman and Supergirl both in theaters. So that's big. Then we got a Green Lantern show that's going to tie in to special events in the future. So I'm pretty sure the Green Lantern, the Hal Jordan they cast, and Jon Stewart is going to be in film. So we're going to see them in film eventually.
Yes.
So, and the animated shows, certain characters are going to be the same characters. So they're going to bring them from animation into film and from film into animation, which is really cool. So I think they're going to do with DC that Marvel failed to do so far.
True.
Yeah, because right now,
well said.
Well said.
I agree with what you said here. The fact that they announced Superman, that's huge. They announced Supergirl with with a really good Supergirl story. That's huge. We got the House of L being represented in this motherfucker, bro. We got an announcement of a new story separate from the Batman. I am elated because I don't like the Robert Pattinson Batman. To know that we have a main universe Batman popping off has me jumping for joy. That just those three announcements alone is a W. Then you added the Green Lantern, which I wanted so bad. That's a W. Then you added, and I was like, man, he might do some Booster Gold. Boom, Booster Gold. The little obscure shit. And I could understand if this was a slate full of obscurity, like with those other ones that he named and shit, then I would say, yeah. But the fact that this man came around and announced Brave and the Bold with new Batman and Damian, Superman and Supergirl, and the Green Lantern Corps with the big bads, I don't understand how this is an L. And this is only chapter 1. This isn't the full slate. This is chapter 1.
But who's really checking for like a Supergirl like that? Who's checking for Swamp Things of all things, really? Like nobody.
5-star.
I was checking for Iron Man back in 2008, not me.
Exactly. 5-star. You're right. Who's checking for Supergirl? Not many people are checking for Supergirl right now. And that's the point. In order to make people check for them, you have to establish them first. They got to start somewhere. Nobody was checking for the
Why
Guardians
not pull
of the
out your
Galaxy.
hitters, though? Pull out your hitters and then develop these people later on. You can still do that.
Okay. Let's reiterate what you just said. You just said, pull out your hitters. Nigga, they announced 2 of the 3 of the DC Trinity.
Yes, and I gave y'all that. I gave y'all that.
No,
but
you're not.
Is,
then it's over. You
bro,
lost.
People ain't checking for no fucking Weller. Why have Weller?
People ain't checking for Weller. Trinity. What?
People don't give a fuck about Amanda Waller like that.
Why are you worried about Amanda Waller when they gave you 2 of the 3 of the Trinity, bro?
Because you're putting out, you're having a whole slate and you're putting out all this mid.
What would you have wanted to make it better in that slate?
All what it took having the building up to the league eventually, right? But start off with solo films. Give me a 1 or 2, teams. So I would like a Titans, establish that all these heroes already exist in the
This nigga said
universe.
Titans. This nigga said
Hold up.
Holy
Establish
shit.
that all these hold up, man, shit. Establish that all these heroes. Establish that all these heroes exist in the universe already. Because Marvel fucked up by doing that shit to where they established. They didn't establish all these heroes already existed. So by the time they introduce new heroes, you gotta do backstories. We don't want backstories on these fuckers no more. People are tired of origin stories. Most of the time, we already know the origin stories.
Man, stop acting like DC
Just
has
make
been
it
blowing their load. DC hasn't even got their feet off the ground properly yet. There's a lot of
If these
backstories that
heroes
have not
are
been
established,
told.
if I see a Nightwing in Brave and the Bold, bro, and he's already established and he already exists in the universe, I'm enjoy that shit. If I see a Red Hood's been going around for a while, hey, fuck it, I'm taking that shit.
5 star. So
I don't want origin stories no more, bro.
You don't want, all right, 5 star. You saying that you want to skip ahead of the Robin and Batman dynamic, which is overlapping Damian, and just Nightwing shows up in the movie
with no backstory,
and you will love that.
People already know the backstory of all these characters, bro. How many times are we gonna keep doing?
Not film goers, not film goers, comic book readers, not film goers.
The crazy 5 star is I think we're actually gonna get that. I don't think Brave and the Bold is gonna be like a direct origin. I think there's gonna be a lot of flashbacks showing a younger Tim Drake, showing a younger Dick Grayson. Sure, whatever. But like, I don't really get what you're complaining about. Like, you still haven't explained why is it mid. Like, did you want to show a new Flash?
It's mid to me because you're throwing in shit that people don't really give a fuck about.
Let's pause. Take a break, everybody. You're right to ask him that question, 5 star. I'm going to allow you to explain what is it that you would have liked to see for this to be not just mid, but an extra special W in your eyes.
I would have loved to see a Wonder Woman like film, not a show. Because looking at what they have planned, they have a show planned out for Wonder Woman, based in like I can never say her fucking land where she comes from. Based in that shit. Yeah,
keep going.
It's called Paradise Lost. So they have a show called Paradise Lost. This is about like Wonder Woman and her birthland. I would have loved that to be a film instead of a show. So that for me is an L.
Okay.
Well, there's more lore in the show.
I feel like that could be okay, but again, not really checking for it. I would have loved to see a lot of the core like characters of the Justice League. Like if you would have hit me with even like an animated show for like a Green Arrow or like a Manhunter, I would have took a Manhunter honestly over a fucking Green Arrow. I would have loved to see a Manhunter because Manhunter is one of my favorite characters too. Like having him have a film, having him even have like a show, any type of content would have been nice. But he didn't get shit. And you went with, again, like a Weller. You went with all these characters people ain't checking for, bro.
What? All these characters people aren't checking for? People aren't checking for Superman? They're checking for Batman? They're checking for Robin?
The only characters
they're checking
I'll
for Green
give you on
Lantern,
this
both
list,
John Stewart and
bro.
Hal Jordan? They ain't checking for
The only
them?
people I'll give you on this list will be Batman, Superman, and the Lanterns. Besides that, ain't nobody checking for all these other fucking characters besides probably like
That's
Booster
the
Gold.
main slate. That's the main slate.
Yes, but you don't need all these other little shows and fillers type shit in there. That's what makes it mid to me.
5 star, you're not seeing the greater vision. He said he put in the Themyscira show because that's clearly going to tie into Wonder Woman.
And
Like,
is it not an L though to get Wonder Woman a show rather than have it be a film, especially for one of your big hitters? Like that's kind of disrespectful to the character.
I don't think the show is going to be about Diana. It's going to be about where she comes from, and it's going to tie into the bigger Chapter 1, Phase 1 story. They're actually going to do what Marvel has been claiming they would do with really making the shows mean something. That's how I took it.
5 star just loves speaking blasphemy. I think he just likes to hear himself talk.
Because I don't see
people been asking for
I don't
a
see
Supergirl
where
movie
this
for
shit.
years. Since the inception of the first one, which was trash, people been waiting for a second Supergirl. We're getting one in theaters. We had a show for years that was trash. We're getting
That's
one
what
in
I'm
theaters.
saying, though. Justin,
we're getting
people
a Superman
really
movie.
don't give a fuck
We're getting
about no
both
Supergirl.
Hal Jordan and John Stewart Green Lantern. We're getting we're getting some little side stuff like some those things. Those things aren't the prime.
All right,
the prime
look.
is Superman, the Batman.
I understand.
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt you, but I understand why 5 star you say what you say, because sometimes instead of arguing with people, sometimes you just like let them go and let them run themselves right into a goddamn ditch with hellfire at the bottom. That's exactly what 5 Star sat up here and did, because what he said that he wanted would be an actual L of a slate. What he said he wanted is completely different than what DC fans want. And that comes from somebody who, in my opinion, 5 Star, I know this about you, you're not a DC fan.
To the level that you guys are, no. Like one of my favorite DC shit has honestly been like I remember watching the fuck out of like the Justice League series. I remember watching the shit out of the fucking Brave and the Bold series, watching what was it? Batman Beyond.
Right.
Like all those type of content, like all those little things, bro. I even like the Young Justice for
man, we got my dog Carl Winslow.
For a bit.
Hey, Carl Winslow, let's get him in here because I would love to hear from Carl Winslow. Shout outs to 5 Star for saying something that's really radical and out of this world. I appreciate it. All opinions are welcome here, and the Discord family is like no other. But 5 Star, you trash for that shit. Hey, Carl, what's up, man? I guess he wants to just listen. All right,
Smallville 2 was like one of the main ones I really enjoyed.
I want to let you guys know, if you're in the lounge, that means you want to call in. So if you're in the lounge, you want to call in. So if you don't want to be on the show, you got to get out of the lounge, because I'm going to pull people from the lounge into the talk to me section. So let's get this Black Ronin up in here. What's up, Black Ronin 99? What's good?
Yo, what's up, Jody?
Nothing, man. Chilling. How you doing, man? You hearing this news? What you think about it, man? What you think about what you heard from this nigga Farnstorm?
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. With the whole slate, I just came all over my place, man. Free coming on my clothes. I just came all over the place, man. I just got off of work. I was like, hold up, I got to tune in. This can't be real. This can't be real. And as soon as I heard the news about Superman Legacy, Batman Brave and the Bold,
what a great name. Hey, what a great name that is. Superman Legacy. And Legacy is across the spectrum. It includes Supergirl. Supergirl's a part of the Legacy. You know what I'm saying?
We get that, right? Supergirl 2, you know what I'm saying? Oh, my God, Jody.
Empty that nut sack. That's right. I'm leaking in my pants right now. I had to leave to go check. My shoe was kind of, my kneecap was sticking in reverse in the middle to the back side of my thigh. That shit was crazy. My calf and my thigh were sticking together. That's how jizful this is. 5 Star disagrees. He thinks this thing was mid. He's leaking. I'm leaking. I want to know, does anybody think that this, I want to get enthusiasm.
I wouldn't, I'll take this back. I wouldn't say it's mid. But I say it was disappointing. I'll say it's disappointing for me.
Disappointed with you because he didn't get his animated series with Manhunter. Yes, I understand. Disappointed.
Like I would have liked more.
I have one question for 5 Star.
5 Star, that's a trash take. Go ahead, hurry up.
I have a question for 5 Star. What would make this list epic? What would be a list of hitters for you?
I would love to see.
You already asked him that. That's what wrecked him.
So what he saying? I don't think I heard him.
Oh, you weren't. Oh, yeah. Well,
a Titans, a Manhunt, and a.
Watch it on replay. You're giving him a chance to. Watch the playback, bro. Watch the playback.
My bad.
All right, let's get. It's all good, Mr. Rager. Oh, we had a debate. We had a disagreement, me and Mr. Rager on Discord about Marvel, and Mr. Rager's I don't want to assume, but I think he's a heavy Marvel fan, so it'll be interesting to get a Marvel.
It's actually the opposite. I'm more DC than Marvel.
Oh shoot! Well, go ahead. How you feel about it?
DC rises.
Let's go. How'd you feel about the slate, Mr. Rager?
I'm gonna be honest. It's a feeling that I'm still kind of getting hit with, but I've always been confident in James Gunn's ability to deliver, the right stuff that we need from DC, and this just reassures me. Like I feel for the first time confident in DC. I have no doubts that I feel like we're gonna really be on top. And 5 Star, you're trash for saying that the slate is mid because it doesn't have movies for all the individual members. You understand that this is phase 1, so it's laying the groundwork for that. You can get a Wonder Woman movie, but imagine how much ground you could do and how much time you'll have to really focus on Wonder Woman.
But you're keeping Aquaman, bro. You're keeping Flash. Like,
who's keeping Aquaman? Aquaman is gone. Let me say something too.
No,
let me say something.
What's his name?
No.
Saffron said that.
Yeah.
Aquaman 3 is still happening.
Yeah.
I think it was in the article. I don't know if you read the full
And
thing.
and you're keeping
no.
Flash too, bro. Come on.
Let me say this. Aquaman is gone. I'm sorry. Jason Momoa's Aquaman is a wrap, bro. It's a wrap. Jason Momoa said that he will always be Aquaman. He was lying. It's a wrap. Now go ahead.
I don't think so, man.
I mean, I can look up the articles for you if you want me to.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, if
They said
Aquaman 3 could very well come out, but does that mean Jason Momoa's playing him?
Yes.
Yeah. 'cause he
Aquaman
said-
3 could
The
come
quote
out.
that he
and
used when he said that Aquaman 3 was coming out, he was saying that this is
Yeah,
something
there's a
that Jason has always saw it as a trilogy. So it's clearly going to be with him.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, for sure.
I
Where's
don't
the
think he's
slate?
playing
Where's the
Lobos, if I'm being
announcement?
honest.
Where's the confirmation? Where was that at?
I'll look up the.
It's on Twitter.
statement.
sent it to
Yeah.
you.
I got to call 5-star out on something.
Let me just say something real quick. This is the last thing I'm gonna say about the Aquaman situation.
Yeah.
If you have a movie coming out this year, you do not announce that you're not going to play the character anymore. It kills the money.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Did he
that's
ever
smart.
say that? I mean, Jason. Like, did
That's
he
all
ever
I'm
say he's not
saying.
playing him anymore?
That's all I'm gonna leave it at that, bro, and let time tell the rest. All right, so let's get back to the situation. You were saying that you didn't like that this guy called this thing mid. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
bro,
And you're bringing out
it's trash.
the Jason. You think Flash is staying around? You think Ezra's sticking around too, huh?
I mean, he released another quote about that, basically saying like,
I'll send you the
Ezra's been
quotes,
doing good
Jody.
in mental treatment. So when he's ready, we'll talk about the future. If it's me, I'm recasting. But you know, I'm
Okay.
hearing that his performance in the movie is great. So I
Mhm.
can see people seeing that movie and saying he did such a great job. It'd be a shame if we just threw him out.
I can
But,
see that too. And
you know.
I don't see that people wanting to keep Flash because he was great. I see Flash being kept because of his power set of going through multiverses and shit like that.
I mean,
only
like the
reason.
actor Ezra Miller. Like they're
Oh,
saying
yeah.
that he was great in the movie. So I can
Yeah.
see people saying that and saying, "Oh, you know, we can't just throw him out. He did great in this movie."
I send you the links, Jody, to the quotes. The top one should be the Aquaman. The bottom one should be the Flash one.
Yeah.
You sent them on Twitter.
In Discord DM.
All right, speak. Let's bring someone else in here. Let's get Bolden B. What's up, Bolden B? Bolden B, turn your mic on. We can't hear nothing you saying. Bolden B trash.
Probably crashed out, man.
Maybe you trash. No.
Damn.
Yeah, get your freaking mic right working, girl. How the freak you gonna be in the lounge and you ain't ready? God
'Cause
damn, you suck.
I'm scrolling around, I'm looking, I got a life, nigga. I'm supposed to
You
be
ain't got a
waiting on
life. Yeah, you hovering in the motherfucking lounge. You got a life in the lounge, motherfucker. You better be ready next time.
Oh,
What you talking about?
how about I not come next time, nigga?
No. Keep coming back. but how you feeling about the Slate, girl?
I feel great. I crazy thing is I watched that probably about an hour before you went live. I was like, Jody gonna have a field day with this. And he got a lesbian haircut. I didn't know that's what James Gunn looked like. But I was very excited around the news of the Brave and the Bold. That when they brought up Brave and the Bold, that made me very happy because Batman is one of my favorite heroes in the DCU. So that made me think of the lines of Damian Wayne, Ra's al Ghul, Talia al Ghul. That made me think of Nightwing, Red Hood, all these older casts. These are castings that haven't been tainted by the previous DC network that they had. They have a foundation is going to be laid and given something structure so that you can build something that could even be a rival to the MCU, which is a shit show right now.
Shout out to Shogun for that cup of that looked like, I want to say tea, but it looked like coffee to me. Drink the coffee, baby. Drink that shit. Or sip the tea. Either one. My dog Shogun Assassin. He says, fam, we getting a Bat Family, House of L, and Green Lanterns featuring both Hal and John out the gate. This is a W. There's so many stories and characters that are going to spawn from them IPs. Zaslav already told us that the Trinity are a big priority. These are facts. 5-star, I want you guys to understand, 5-star got his opinion. And a lot of people, you side with 5-star's opinion. You think this is trash. But if you don't really know the DC characters and understand, this is the equivalent of a Spider-Man announcement, a Wolverine announcement, and a Fantastic Four team coming down the pipe. Who would be upset at that?
I'm not upset at all.
So understand the equivalency here, because I know some Marvel fans ain't DC fans. They don't know how important the characters are. Make a comment says he's at work and he's seen the stream, but DC is back. And as we talked about, we had discussions earlier about Jason Momoa and Ezra and 5-star. You sent me the images. And
I sent you the article, didn't I?
The article, yeah. You sent me the article, and this is why I feel like just people are just lost here. So I'll share it. I'll show what you sent here. I'm just gonna read the. So about do you believe Ezra's back based off of this?
I haven't read the full article, so I mean,
you don't need to. They take the hotness and they quote it. So Peter Saffron says Ezra Miller is committed to their recovery, and they will discuss their future as the Flash at a later date. Quote: when they feel like they're ready to have the discussion, we'll all figure out the best path forward. Why do people take this as he's going to play Flash in the future? What's wrong with y'all?
I didn't take it as that.
I mean, if the movie makes money, is it not worth keeping him, though?
All this is we'll discuss that and we're going to fire him later. That's what I think. That's what I hear.
That's a PR statement.
This is 100% PR.
To promote the Flash film. Oh, we're going to talk about it when he gets better, and then
like, come on, guys.
Ain't going to do no conversation. No deals, no contracts been signed. He's out of here.
It's a wrap. He's gone. And you guys were certain that Jason Momoa was playing Aquaman based off of this. Peter Safran teases Aquaman 3 is happening. He teases it. Quote: Jason always saw Aquaman as a trilogy. Once again, niggas is falling for the bullshit. This doesn't say anything. It says that Jason always saw it as a trilogy. Don't mean it's gonna be a trilogy, y'all. Y'all gotta know how to read these headlines, bro.
I don't mean that shit is coming. So
what's wrong with y'all?
That's another quote though that he's talking about, like certain like actors won't be playing more than one role.
Guys,
yeah,
come on.
And even if you were to keep the Flash or as Ezra Miller, his character makes sense for him to do that because they could fire him and replace him later because that nigga could go through dimensions and shit and see other timelines of the same nigga.
Jason Momoa coming back as Aquaman is far less likely than Ezra coming back. The first thing that James Gunn said in the video.
People believe in
exactly. The first, I need a mute. Y'all got me on YouTube playing. You should probably listen to the Discord.
Hey Jody, I have a question for you.
All right, let me say this first, and then I'm gonna get to your question. Who was that? Who said that?
Z-Shot.
Z-Shot? All right, I'm gonna come to you after this. The first thing that we watched when James announced on Twitter via video, he said he wants to clean it up. He's bringing things together, cohesiveness, structure, because DC has been messy in the past. Do you think that he would commit himself to making Jason Momoa play Lobo and Aquaman in the same universe? That contradicts everything that he said in the beginning of the video, guys.
Do you think he's more likely to play Lobo?
Yes.
I don't know. Yes. The thing is, for me, it's like, because he said somewhere in the video that the ending of The Flash, it's said in such a way where it kind of it serves the same purpose as it was going to serve before, where it's like, it resets the whole DCU. With that,
you do not fire Gal Gadot or put her to the back burner. Let go of Henry Cavill. Say la vie.
I saw something else that said. Yeah, I'll send it to you. I saw something else that said that he's open to those actors returning. But...
Yeah, I was about to send you that.
Stop sending me an article. I need y'all to stop sending me bullshit headline articles that get y'all for clickbait and trying to pass that to me as it's legit. I'm refuting all that shit. I gave y'all exclusives that the Hollywood Reporter, Variety, and none of them had 2 weeks before they reported it. And y'all coming at me with these bullshit clickbait headlines like they know shit. Stop, please. Stop. Just stop. And we've proven that you guys cannot factor in the PR element lies of it. So why are you guys sending me stuff about Henry Cavill coming back as Superman? He's gone.
Yeah,
Henry ain't coming back. It's a wrap.
You already said that the story that he has in mind for Superman doesn't fit Henry Cavill. I don't understand how people say, huh?
What does that mean to you?
That means that he's not coming back. He said that before, though.
But there's an article that said he could come back.
Oh my God, this guy.
I mean, if you're open to it, doesn't necessarily mean they're coming back. It just means you're open to the question.
What people don't understand is when they say actors can return, they're not meaning as the same characters. They can return it as directors, writers, or in other forms, not just.
Or they could just be lying to you and saying they're not.
Yeah,
hey, so Z-Shot, you had a question, right?
Yeah. I had a question about the Supergirl film. Do you think it will be a traditional Supergirl or could be the Sasha Calle one from Flashpoint?
That's a really good question, bro. So a lot of script changes have happened to Flashpoint. They've deleted. They took out. Come on, I think they took Aquaman. Is Aquaman out of it? I think they might have cut Aquaman. They cut Wonder Woman. They cut Superman. Aquaman may still be in it, but they cut Wonder Woman. They cut Superman. Henry Cavill Superman. Sasha Calle's tied to that. I don't know, man. To be honest with you, Sasha Calle is of the old regime. She's a Walter Hamada hire. And everything that Walter Hamada has done has been undone. So I'm leaning 70% all new Supergirl, blonde hair, blue-eyed, bombshell, amazing Supergirl, and Sasha being gone after Flashpoint.
Yeah,
but
I would agree.
Let the record state, I'll be cool either way. If they kept Sasha cool, whatever.
Yeah.
Traditional is the way to go, like I just read in the comments. Who said that? Gandhi, you're absolutely right. So I would prefer to do a new actress as well.
Yeah. And it's just easier, we're starting from scratch with so much shit. Like, you might as well just, make it as simple as possible for people to understand.
And he showed the comic book picture of the blonde hair, blue-eyed comic books panel from the comic book series. If Sasha was still on board, they would have showed a picture of Sasha, I think.
That's true. Yeah. That's true.
Yeah,
I'm happy we're getting Blue Beetle.
Yeah, Blue Beetle's still coming.
Cobra Kai never dies.
And I believe James Gunn confirmed that Blue Beetle's not going to get castrated. He's going to be in the future.
Yeah,
we're going to get more of Blue Beetle. I mean, I think it's cool, but it's this new shit that got me excited. Batman with Robin. Batman and Robin, we're actually going to get a Robin sidekick.
Same, dog.
And it's Damian. It's Damian.
I'm predicting we get Slate in that movie, bro.
It's Damian, but it's Batman and Robin.
To be honest, I'm kind of cool with it being Damian, even though I hate him as a character.
Yeah,
I hate him as a character, but he's raw though. Like he's whooping ass and capping niggas' knees.
But it opens the door for other Robins to come in.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That means
older Robins, Jason Todd, fucking Nightwing, and Red.
Necessary.
Yeah, hey, we could have Jason Todd come back like the Winter Soldier in a sequel, bro.
Right, bro. It's the real Winter Soldier right there.
Oh my goodness, how exciting does that sound? Let's bring in. All right, is Carl back in here? Let me try Carl again. Carl Winslow.
Already said he wanted to hop in here.
I got him. Carl, everybody in lounge wants to hop in. I got it. Carl Winslow, are you there?
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, there he is. What's up, Carl?
What's up?
Listen, me and you back and forth on Twitter with the situations. A lot of beliefs that you have from all over the place. Now that we have this, how do you feel?
Honestly, I'm pretty happy, because it's like the slate is a perfect balance. You have what the mainstream fans want. You want that beginning. You want the Superman. You want your Batman. You want your lead up to Wonder Woman with Paradise Lost. And you also get introduction to the kind of lesser known characters with the Creature Commandos and the Authority, And you also get Swamp Thing. So it's a perfect balance. It's a perfect dichotomy for the DC Universe. Something that, I don't want to bring them really into this, but something that Marvel hasn't really done. So DC has the edge right now.
100% agree. And somebody put a very nice little tagline in the chat. Trafalgar Law put World's Finest in the chat. And World's Finest, Batman and Superman, the greatest team ever assembled. Let's go. Greatest duo out. The World's Finest. And we got Superman and Batman announcements in the beginning.
Make sure you get that name right.
What you mean? Oh, Trafalgar.
Yeah.
Trafalgar, yeah. I'm playing the One Piece trading card game. That's why I know the names. I'm trying to learn them correctly.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Carl, so no Wonder Woman here, but we did get the announcement, strangely, of Themyscira live action Game of Thrones like TV show. That sounds really exciting.
It does. I mean, with all the talk that, Gal Gadot is not going to be Wonder Woman, since Patty's gone, maybe Gal Gadot might come back, or maybe this might be the lead up to getting a new Wonder Woman. We'll see down the road. But right now, this lets us know that, the Trinity is essentially still intact, especially to start off the DCU.
I think you're onto something there. This doesn't mean that Gal will never return as Wonder Woman. It doesn't mean that. The show, this Themyscira show, I don't believe will even have Diana in it. It'll be just Amazons. I don't think he said it was Wonder Woman. I'll have to rewatch it, but
it was entailing the history of Themyscira and the Amazons.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah,
So
I think it's just a prequel.
Yeah,
this will probably be before Diana was even born. It might not even be Hippolyta. It might just be really early days. Well, Hippolyta will be there. But anyway, so it still shows the possibility. And that's what makes a lot of sense of they're not moving forward with Wonder Woman right now, because look at what he's doing here. He's giving roots and he's giving like backstory. Why can't Gal's Diana still exists, guys? Until a new Wonder Woman is cast, she's Wonder Woman. So don't give up the hope. Don't give up the hope just yet. All the other stuff, Swamp Thing, little TV show. The Waller show could be good, but this Green Lantern's tight, bro. Jon Stewart, back and forth on HBO. This ain't gonna be for kids, y'all.
Oh, that's
this ain't gonna be for kids. But it's not gonna be. I don't think it's gonna be rated mature either. But it's gonna have serious shit in there. You know what I'm saying?
Be in the middle. To be honest, they need to give that like a budget of 200 mil. That's like the only way you can have that CGI popping. Unless they just do it like
animation though.
No, it's live action.
Really?
Yeah, it's a live action. It's a live action TV series.
It's gonna be an HBO show. They said.
Yes.
Or HBO quality at least.
I want that fire.
Let's get Antwain up in here. Let's join up. Antwain, what's up, bro?
Hey, how's it going? How's it going?
Going good, man. Talk to me, man. How you feeling about all this news?
Oh, I'm loving it, man. Oh, I am loving it. James Gunn has a full deck in front of him. He's just playing around right now.
Yeah.
He's in the candy store right now. I could feel the passion and the excitement from him in that entire video. He had me excited for some of these smaller things, like Creature Commandos. Like, that was freaking weird as heck. But knowing him, he's gonna have at least few characters that people are gonna resonate with in life. So, man, this whole thing looks fire to me.
Is there anything that you expected that you didn't get?
I expected something more for Wonder Woman, but after reading a little bit more of the synopsis for Paradise Lost, I like what they're doing. Before her birth, kind of setting up like a family dynamic, seeing the state of Themyscira, because I feel like we never really got a lot about Themyscira. Like, we were there, but we never really got in depth about it. So I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah. In my opinion, I thought, knowing that this was a chapter 1 mini little slate, this is not the 10-year, this is probably 2-year, 2 to 3 year maybe, I would say I was blown away, because I did not, in nowhere did I expect a Brave and the Bold with a new Batman. That's iconic.
Fire.
Confirming we got to get a new Batman. But two Batman, Jody? Yep. Because James came out and said, yeah, we're going to put that sheet and we're going to make sure it's branded Elseworld. We're gonna
Yeah,
make sure
I
everything
didn't-
that's not canon is Elseworld, and we're gonna get a DCU Batman. Hearing that blew me away.
Makes sense. It just makes sense. People are talking about, oh, he gonna wait till Matt Reeves is done with his Batman. No way, bro. That wasn't happening. There's no way you can.
I
have
got a question
Superman
for you,
without
Jody.
Batman.
Question for me, yeah, 5-star, go for it.
Because I see this being an issue now that you mentioned the two Batmans. How will you market that to audiences who don't really like know the difference? Like, how would you go about doing that though?
Their branding is gonna represent it. You're gonna see a logo. Obviously they're gonna come up with a logo for it. DC, that leak that we saw from the T-shirts about the DCU universe logo might be real, and the Elseworld will be its own thing. They're gonna market them as such, and word of mouth will spread. It's the same way that you know that Hugh Jackman is not the Wolverine of the MCU. They haven't. You just know because you could if you watch the movies. It's over time. It's gonna show itself. Plus, they're gonna add marketing to it. I believe logos defining the differences between the two IP and all that and shit like that.
Gotcha.
Yeah, they have to.
I'm actually pretty happy about that because although I do love the Batman that Matt Reeves did, like that version of Batman does not fit in and will never fit in with what we want to see in the DCU. So this works out perfectly. And I just wanted to mention something about the Creature Commandos. So the Creature Commandos are set during World War II, and there's another team that was started and founded during World War II, and that's the Justice Society of America. So if I'm thinking what I'm thinking, James Gunn may have plans to actually reintroduce the JSA, the OG JSA, in the future.
I can see that.
It's possible, but with Black
Too early
Adam
to
and
tell.
$7 Productions being, I don't know what they're gonna do with that. I don't know for sure if Dwayne Johnson killed the JSA, in my opinion, at least for a period of time, because Warner Brothers Discovery and $7 Productions aren't really on good terms. They're not happy with The Rock, as I reported and stuff. So I don't even know where the JSA's future is, and it's a shame because Hawkman was really freaking dope. He was a really good character in that movie. So I really want to see him again.
It doesn't necessarily have to be the JSA that we saw in Black Adam. It could just once again be another rebooted version of JSA, because the version of the JSA that we saw in Black Adam was kind of like this small little squad, right? The JSA that was set during the 40s during World War II is a lot more in depth. It's a deeper roster with a lot more characters. You have Wildcat, Dr. Midnight, the OG Green Lantern, Jay Garrick. You have so many other characters. So what we saw in Black Adam, honestly, even though Hawkman was great, it's technically kind of forgettable, if I'm going to be real.
Hawkman was forgettable to you?
No, aside from Hawkman.
Oh, okay. So if he reboots it like you say, that means Hawkman's is gonna go. He's gone, and I don't want him to be gone. I don't want him to be gone. But there's something that could arise from that with that team that you said that existed during World War II. Is do you guys remember? Do you guys remember the report from the Hollywood Reporter where they said? And this is for everybody in the chat. Everybody in the chat, everybody watching me live. Do you remember when the Hollywood Reporter said they walked in a lunchroom and they saw, was it 3 people having lunch together? It was Christopher Nolan.
Oh shit.
Was
it Steven Spielberg or James Cameron?
It was Steven Spielberg, and there was one more person.
Zaslav, I think.
Were they having lunch with Zaslav?
Let me look it up. Make sure.
Do you guys remember what Steven Spielberg DC movie was going to be about 4 years ago when they announced it? Steven Spielberg was attached to a DC movie some 4 or 5 years back, and he was supposed to be releasing it. It was Blackhawks.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
It was Nolan, Spielberg, and
was Steven Spielberg pitching and putting that in Zaslav's ear in that meeting?
I think so.
That would be dope.
That
That would be fire, because I would love to see a Steven Spielberg DC movie, bro. So that'd be fire. Just throwing that out there. I don't know if it's true or not, but hey, we do know that Steven Spielberg was tied to a Black Hawks movie that was coming out, and then all this happened, and now they had lunch together. What would they be talking about? You know what I'm saying? If not about DC. Let's see. Let's finish bringing people in here. Lottie, 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 Lottie. Put the cigar down, Lottie.
Yeah, I don't have it with me right now, so we're all good.
Talk to me.
I was having a conversation in the lounge, but
you want to go back? Want to go back?
No, I'm good.
Okay. All right.
I like the slate. I like what James actually doing. I heard 5-star got some problems with it. That's what I've heard.
Yes.
Yeah.
But gosh, I actually think it's.
Said it was mid.
I actually think it's
I said it was mid, then I backtracked.
I mean, it's a B+ for me. And I like that Gunn's not trying to go the Avengers route and try to get all these superheroes, these main superheroes, and try to put them into one. I think what he's doing is just establishing the world of DC, adding all these different characters and whatnot. And
Can you
then
pause for a second? Can you pause right there?
Yes.
I'm glad you brought up a good point. Do you guys remember what I said I think James Gunn is doing for his 10-year plan?
I do not.
Who remembers what I said? I think there's a video on this. I did a video about what James Gunn is probably doing. It's called James Gunn's Future. Look it up on my channel. I did it about 3 weeks ago. Does anybody remember what I said I think James Gunn is doing over the 10 years?
World building?
Sure, but world building to something specific.
I already know the answer, but I know the answer. I was about to say it.
Gandhi got it. The Justice League will be like one of the last movies.
Yes.
We're showing all these characters, making them mingle, building them up, and then at the end, the Justice League needs to come together to fight a foe. Do you know if you build a Justice League of America over 10 years and make a big, huge threat come to where all of these individual stories that we've watched for 10 years have to come together in one epic movie to fight this villain that's been woven into all of their stories without them knowing each other like that?
Sounds like you're trying to do Crisis,
pure
bro.
Because then by that time you already have like 25 members of the league.
This would rival.
That's fire.
So
if they do Crisis, bro, shit, fire.
God dang.
Yeah, but that's,
and judging by it looks like James Gunn Ultimate is to build one big bad villain over the slate and building the team over the slate.
Hey Jody, your pitch, bro, sounding fire. Hey, you know what? Fuck, I'm gonna go on record, bro. I'm switching sides.
Fuck.
Your record, hey, bro, your pitch is making that shit sound fire.
You've been saying it the whole time, but now that I just simplify it, you just go sit there and cry, bro.
Yeah, bro, because Jody, the way Jody's pitching this shit too,
no,
bro.
give me my credit, yo. No,
hey, bro, the way Jody's pitching this shit too, bro. Hey, this shit be sounding fire.
That
Bro.
nigga fool, bro.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. Hey, fuck, I wear a hat, bro. I wear a hat.
Y'all niggas wasn't listening.
Imagine watching.
I wear a hat. I don't give a fuck, bro. This shit.
Imagine watching a freaking the Batman movie in 2026. And then watching Green Lantern show in 2027, and watching Superman in 2025, and then watching Wonder Woman and Booster Gold in 2028, and then in 2031, this big bad that came across all those stories. It was in Wonder Woman's, it was in Green Lantern's, it was in Batman's, it was in Superman's, and then all of them come together because it's fate. They're attacking the world, and then they come together as one to fight the same goddamn thing, and they're meeting for the first time. Come on, bro.
If it's Crisis, yes, I'm all for this shit, bro.
Look, Overdrive talking a lot of shit.
I'm about to get wrecked.
I mean, that sounds amazing.
And 2031 is only 8 years. It's not a 10-year.
I'll be 33 by then, so I ain't complaining.
But that's just what I thought that James was gonna do. Watch my video, y'all. It's all there. It's all. Actually, let me pull it up now so you guys can see. Go ahead, Lottie. I cut you off. Go ahead, Lottie.
This that bull. First off, 5-star. I just simplified Jody's shit, and then guess what? He was almost switch. Nigga, all right. But I'm in the chat. Overdrive talking a lot of shit. He need to get himself a damn Discord so he can get his ass in here. But that's regardless.
He won't. He don't want the smoke.
No, he don't want the smoke.
He a fanboy. I love Marvel, but he a fanboy.
Who?
Overdrive.
Oh yeah, Overdrive is a member. He doesn't want to join Discord. He's
scared.
You know, I don't mind you not, but he talks so much trash in the chat, but never joins Discord. Man, he's a coward, bro. He's a coward.
But I'm gonna say it like this. I am happy about this slate. I gave it a B plus. I said I saw it coming because when he had 10 years, I was like, he's probably building something that's gonna come to a final movie. If it has to be that way, I'm gonna enjoy it more than I enjoy Avengers. Because the thing about it is nobody really knows the lore and history of the DC universe because they all pay attention to Marvel. And so for James to finally sit there and say, you know what, fuck the Marvel franchise, I'm gonna make it my own route. And him just going individual movies and putting them out in times where it's good and desperate and great. And when people want something new, I'm gonna have so much fun with this shit.
It's on screen. The video. I'm gonna share the link in the chat if you guys want to go see it. This was a month ago, and I said it's called "Here's What James Gunn Should Do with DC's Future." I'm not saying this is gonna even happen, but it sounds like that's exactly what's happening because we're not getting into.
This video. I remember this video.
Yeah, we're not building into a Justice League right away. It's gonna take time. So, feel free to bookmark it, come back to it, watch that video. As you guys can see, it was made over a month ago. This was my take on what DC's future could look like in a James Gunn era if he truly cares for the characters of DC. Hashtag DC Rises.
Looking at the slate, Jody, what would you want to be like the final, like, or like the main overarching story, I guess?
So like I would like the big bad.
Like what does this all lead up to? Because for me, it has to be Crisis.
Crisis is too early for that.
I would say honestly, I really want
the final story though. I mean, you can build up to other.
Are we talking about this final story in the first 10 years?
No, like I say, like final story to wrap up, like a final phase crisis, 3, like a final
event. Crisis event, yeah.
Definitely. Sure, absolutely, yes, I agree.
But who would the villain be? Is the question.
The villain is Tom.
Are you talking about for the first phase?
No, he's talking about
final phase to end everything.
4 or something.
Yeah. Oh, well, that's like anti-monitor shit though. Like that's like Infinite Earth.
But I mean, you can still plan right now, like little breadcrumbs,
No, the Infinity Saga was a 10-year buildup, and now they're working on something else.
Well, he said the theme was going to be gods and monsters. That's what he said the theme was. So
the first chapter.
Yeah, that's what
yeah.
So as far as this 10-year plan, I put it in my video. Who I think the 10-year villain would
Someone said Brainiac. I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
10-year villain would be nice.
Yeah. So watch it.
I don't know. I feel like Brainiac would be like a chapter 1 villain because they're already bringing in Supergirl.
No.
No,
he's too big to be.
At least like a world finest.
Yeah, chapter
Compared
1
to
villain would be
Anti-Monitor or Darkseid.
Oh, this man Overdrive upgraded. Hey, he may pull up, Jody.
Overdrive? Yeah, good. Pull the freak up. What was he, tier 4 before?
Probably.
That's because he's tier 4. All right, let's bring Rob and Stevenson Johnson up in here, guys. Differences of opinion is being thrown around. Stevenson, are you there?
You should be.
All right, Stevenson Johnson's not ready. Rob, I know you're there, Daddy-O.
Yes, sir.
What's up with you, Rob? How you doing, man? What you thinking?
Man, I'm really excited, brother. I'm not gonna lie to you. First thing I gotta say is DC rises. I truly believe
DC rises. Hey, DC rises, homie.
DC does rise, and I'm most excited for Supergirl. I'm telling you, bro. I feel like she's gonna be the MVP of this whole slate. No cap.
That story of Supergirl will bolster the story of Superman. It puts respect on the destruction of Krypton. It puts respect on her, but it also adds to the lore, to the legacy of Superman.
Yep. You're exactly right, bro. And that's thanks to you, bro. You changed me to a Superman fan, and now I'm on the Superman train.
Yeah, for sure. The more the merrier.
And now we got a dark person making lighthearted stuff that always is a good combo. They know how to do, dark people know how to do happy and joyous things, as I was saying in the lounge. So I have full faith that we're going to get accurate Superman and Supergirl. So
And that is a really good thing to do with Superman. It's about the humanity. And he said it, the upbringing from somebody that comes from Krypton to learning to adapt to a world that doesn't think that people like him are tight, they're cheesy or whatever he said. He's about to show y'all exactly what it means to be the savior of Earth in a world that doesn't really want to be saved or doesn't know that they want to be saved. Because what he say? They're great people, Kal-El. They wish to be. They only lack the light to show them the way. And for that, I send them you, my only son.
You think it'll make us fall in love with Superman like Smallville did?
She died, nigga.
Look. I always say this. Like, a lot of people don't like Superman, and I don't know why. I'm like,
because they DC haters. That's why, bro.
Right? I'm like, why?
They got that darkness in their heart, bro. They got that darkness in their heart.
They're one of two things. DC haters. One of three things. They don't know or like DC. They're DC haters or they're Snyder fans. It's one of the three, bro.
It's true. Because I'm like, bro, I like Superman, and I like his story. Because eventually, it always goes to the point where, what if he loses Lois? And then we always get that interesting comic book before Injustice that I read. And it was a very interesting comic book. That comic book was fire. Comic book was fire.
Well, people said they're turning into Superman fans around here and shit. That's so dope to hear. That's tight. Superman has been hoed, and now I think I could just chill because what James is about to do, I think he's about to do it. I think he's gonna turn a lot of y'all into Superman fans.
He is.
Agreed.
Change a lot of people.
There's gonna be a new generation of Superman fans, bro. I can see it.
Yeah.
What the hell Swag say?
Captain America was a stepping stone. Now it's Superman.
Yes. Shogun, what's up, dog? Thank you, man, for being here and showing love earlier. He says, bruh, they should make a House of L movie with Cal and Kara after they both get their debut movie. Seeing them both fly together would be epic as we're going to see that shit, Shogun. I don't know if it's going to be House of L movie or not.
Overdrive, get your bitch ass in here. Talk about some Superman washed up.
Yeah, pull up, Overdrive.
It might show up in that Woman of Tomorrow movie at the end. Show her the light, bro. Show her the love of the Kents, the love of Earth, bro.
Hey. Seeing them fly together would be dope. Superman trying to, her being relatively older than him, but him being older than her, with maturity of Earth and all that, showing each other, teaching each other, freaking be fire, bro. This Slate, this thing here now, I don't want to make it about a Marvel thing. This is really much a DC Rises thing. But this is exactly the fire that Marvel needed to be lit under their butt to get their shit together. Because I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, in the next, what did I say? What was my video, nigga? By 2025, niggas is already gonna be DC's gonna be up over Marvel.
Yeah, you said that. We all agree, and most of us agree.
Was it 2025 or 2026? It was one of those.
You said 2025.
2025.
By the end of 2025, we gonna look at Marvel and DC in their current state. Niggas is gonna be hot on DC. DC is gonna be the hotness, putting out the better product, year for year at that juncture, bro. And I'm more confident now today than I was 2 months ago when I made that topic.
Facts. DC Rises.
And it all starts with Superman. 2025. That's perfect.
Niggas called in left and right in that show. Jody, you tripping. You're mad. You're insane. Where you getting this hope from? I've been saying this shit for years. Since Flashpoint's been announced, I've been saying the change is going to come. And let me be clear. Flash, the plan to put Flash in play, which belongs to Walter Hamada. You can't take that from him. The plan to bring Flash and the story of it changing the universe and stuff like that is definitely was going to do a change up for the universe anyway. But James got hired and he did it first. James got hired and he did it first. Now we don't really even need the Flash to do what I predicted the movie would do. But I still think it will do it. That's crazy.
At this point, the Flash is just for the Snyder people, bro. Just to give them a little easy way to accept the change, bro. I don't care if they just change it right now. I don't care.
Yes. And Shogun, you're right. The DCU shows on HBO are going to be killing those Disney Plus shows. See, Marvel, you're going to have to get your shit together. Now, this is me being a Marvel fan, as a Marvel fan that I am. Marvel, get your shit together. The mediocre, mid-woke MCU products you putting on Disney Plus ain't going to cut it no more. Because when this fire starts getting dropped on HBO Max and that shit is real fire with real superhero costumes, narrative story structures, and that HBO seal of quality, ain't nobody gonna be checking for no Disney Plus outside of people who haven't hit puberty yet.
I gave up on Disney Plus.
Yeah, they're in the
That's
deficit.
real.
They're in a deficit.
Marvel has a cap. They have a limit. DC doesn't.
That's
Even if
real.
Marvel starts to catch up, or they decide to do things a little more, effectively, they still won't catch up to DC, because once DC gets started, once they get the ball rolling, it's a wrap.
All right, so fuck the Overdrive trying to find out how to do it in Discord.
Hey, DC Rises.
Check the community tab. I sent links to everybody who's a part. Go to the community section on your YouTube page, and hopefully you have the message there that I send to all members of. Maybe I have to resend it. I'll resend it right now. Gandhi says Gunn is doing it right, establishing Superman before Supergirl.
Yes.
Also, the slate he announced today is not the full Chapter 1 according to the video.
I didn't think so.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, you're right. It's not.
Yeah.
Because we only have a release date of Superman as what, July 21, 25?
2025.
Okay, July 21, 25, 2 years from now. Dope. Great. I think that's going to be excellent. But there's other movies that he's not mentioning that I think is also going to come out in 2025. Do I think that Superman is the only movie going to come out in 2025? No.
No.
I think we're going to get some. I really hope it's The Brave and the Bold. If The Brave and the Bold gets a 2025 release date, my sheet for to come to fruition. My 2025 prediction is all but solidified.
Yo, you think it'll struggle because it's gonna be released the same year as what? Secret Wars?
Huh? What you
Like,
say?
you think it'll struggle a bit?
Did The Dark Knight Rise struggle a bit in 2012 when The Avengers was released that same year?
Fuck no.
Did The Dark Knight struggle a bit in 2008 when Iron Man was released that same year?
Fuck no.
You acting like folks ain't gonna go see both movies. Come on.
That too. But bro,
Oh no, I'm just saying, like,
no.
Could it perform better?
Five star.
You talking about Kang the Conqueror? You talking about the dynasty of Kang? Kang's dynasty?
Hey, we don't know who's gonna be in Secret Wars, so that's what I'm saying. Like,
DC Rises, bro. Just admit it. DC Rises, bro. Say it.
I'm gonna watch it all.
I already said I'm switching sides, but I'm just saying.
He did say that, didn't he? Hey, shout out to you, 5-star.
After I simplified it, you don't want to give him my credit.
Because I was thinking back at all the shows I used to watch when I was little, bro. Like, I remember like watching, like I said, like Smallville, fucking Teen Titans, the original Teen Titans, this trash Teen Titans Go. Like, remembering all the shit I used to watch, and I'm like, man, I used to watch a lot more DC shit.
Yeah, because the heroes are better. But
the heroes are better.
Like, the Avengers movies are gonna come out and they're gonna do just fine. They have an established universe. They have an established formula, and they have it to where Marvel fanboys will suck off anything that they release, and that is the ultimate power.
Yeah, like Overdrive.
They could release Thor. They could release Thor: Love and Thunder.
No, call it trash.
$800 million, nigga. We are in a world where I said it like a year and a half when they announced that creation of that shit. I said it's gonna be garbage because Ragnarok was trash as a superhero movie. It was a good comedy. It was funny, but that's a trash superhero movie.
Overdrive says cinema, goddamn.
I knew when they announced Thor: Love and Thunder, and that shit made $800 million. I knew that Disney got house money. They got people that will show up to their movies not even knowing what they're watching. They don't even have to keep up with the MCU. They will just go and pay the ticket price and bring their family along. DC
they brainwashed.
DC should be hopeful to get to that level of success, and I hope that they do, and I think that they will. But I want them to get to that level of success not by formulaic movies. I want them to get there by actual love of the characters and the amazing storytelling that comes with Warner Brothers products. That's what I want.
Facts.
And hopefully that's what we're gonna get. You're gonna have to join next time, Overdrive, because I got to get up out of here. And next time, I'm gonna do videos and discussions all week with this stuff. So,
sure.
Yeah, guys. Thank you guys so very much for being here. Everybody on Discord, y'all are dope. Let the activities continue. I'm gonna continue with you guys on Discord after the live is over for the after show. So don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere, anybody. I'm gonna still do some overtime over there. Thank you guys so very much for being here. DC Rises, baby. Superman is coming back. He's been announced. I can't wait. It's about to go down, y'all. Love y'all, man. Peace out. Put the hashtags DC Rises. I don't care if they copyright it. Y'all need to hear this.